Hello everyone, how very good of you doing, and welcome back to Anno once again. The sun is shining very bright and hot on us today in Enbesa. Yeah, we are finally in the really dry area of this game here, quite the opposite to the Arctic where we're going to go a bit later. But right now we are in Enbesa, and I would like to go ahead and quickly continue my journey here. We are exploring right now. We just arrived here at the end of the last episode after quite a few expedition challenges, and the thing is, we're very privileged here because we have that beautiful, juicy, sexy white flag on my ship. We don't really see it, but it's definitely there, and that means no one is attacking us, not even these pirates over here. Angarep, the Prince Caleb, that usually likes to fire on you right away on his very mighty cannon towers over there. And we continue onwards over here because there's definitely something. So I'm going around here in one circle, basically, before I go to the harbor area of Tabm here, right? Where we want to land, and where I can then purchase also some monster timber and settle on this land. And hopefully keep it also. This is going to be the main challenge here. While we're doing that, I actually found myself some additional 3 white flags at Old Nate, so he does not have a limit on that. We do need them. It's expensive, right? But we are sitting on 47 million credits right now, so I can afford it. And the only thing that really gets unaffordable right now is influence, and that's defense. But for now, we are fine, and I would like to get this over because we're going to need, for the trade routes, we're going to need quite a few ships with the white flag, right? Otherwise, this will not work for us. That gets over here, and we can then immediately equip one of these ships. Let's actually get Hermes 3 on this journey. And Hermes 3 is going to get more weapons, right? So we do need a bunch of them. Let's also get some advanced weapons, since we have them in plentiful supply here right now. The 100 tons, and also some windows and reinforced concrete, just for the advanced things. By the way, let's actually take steel beams, right? Let's get the white flag on that and be done. The other ship is also going to get a white flag because I would like to send more valuable materials to the New World, right? So we should not forget about that, of course. Get this over, and you can actually already go to Enbesa, right? Without any problem. And this one here is also getting me some weapons, bricks. Wait a second. Yeah, let's take weapons, bricks, windows, and reinforced concrete. That's important because I would also, on top of everything, like to start building up another oil production in the New World, right? We need more oil because right now we're running out of it. There is not that much more oil out of the 2 islands that we have only. And the problem is also Kareth down here did not provide me with oil. I would have loved this. By the way, what is going on in Kareth? That's not so beautiful. Let's build me a fire station here because those people really don't know how to manage a kitchen, it seems. And let's also give them a police station because they probably don't know how to behave properly. And I will need some timber over here as well. I did not expect this. Alright, let's get a small timber production up because really I don't want to waste more ships on that. Timber production itself does not need timber. That is a great thing, so you cannot get locked out of that possibility, right? And I might actually do another one here together with this, right? I mean, 72% is already pretty fine, right? So that we have those 2, and with that we can repair it. There's nothing that serious going on in Kareth right now for me to manage. Let's jump back to Enbesa. Because here, my ship has arrived at those 2 islands now. So we got Kidusi and Itoni, the head priestess. So that's also one of the that's one of the neutral factions. A beautiful island. And we're going to restore them, of course, to their former glory at some point. Newspaper edition, we'll go ahead once again with my negative consumption. This is really the most important thing that we can go with at this point. And I'm actually going to auto-publish this from now on. So this is basically my end goal here. If we're going into a great war, we could switch to attack speed, 30% increase. That also affects the turrets, right? So this is also, now that I think about it, placing this here instead of the negative 10 consumption is probably also sensible because Miss Hunt will try to take my islands in Enbesa especially. If my turrets can fire 30% faster, that is a huge win for me, right? Yes. We're left with only 16 influence then, but that should be fine. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Right? I'm
darkness.
I'm not going to need that much negative consumption anyway, because we have a pretty nice working economy at this point.
Good and ready.
We also get the master rhetorician, in this case here another effectiveness on my newspaper, because we have used the high newspaper edition, right? So that's that. What we'll need is more, dare I say it, more investors. And let's just check it out here. We have the building materials. We have the artisans here around my library. I like that look here, by the way. And over here we get lots of workers still. Let's go ahead and upgrade the workers, because now we know we can keep them here, right? There's no need for actually getting rid of them anymore. Oh. Oh, there's a fire in this commute pier here. So that's a problem, especially since there's also no fire station here right now. Let's place a few here to get it done. But until then, we have a bit of a negative workforce. There's still a few more engineers, so we can upgrade. I really do need that influence. I don't know though about these guys here. Do we want to upgrade them? Where is my power plant from here? There it is. So the investors will have electricity. The member club is over there, so they will have the member club. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade them to investors there too. That's a nice bump here also, right? To 114 influence again. We need to be a bit selective on where we upgrade people. There are some artisans here. The question is, I mean, there's always a bit of an infrastructure coming, of course, with the higher tier population. So we always need to think where we can maximize a district with the service buildings then, right? So this also looks very good to me. So here we have plenty of room then and lots of residential zones, right? So this is definitely also going to be a high quality density zone together with those guys on the back of it. And then these guys here, of course, that we can all upgrade to engineers. This is one of the other districts. I'm not entirely sure about this district at the moment, if we keep it like that or if we have something at the end here, right? It looks like a perfect location for a beautiful big museum or something like that. So for now, I would like to keep it like it as is, except for these guys here, the closest to the city center still. Then we have a bunch of farmers that we still want to upgrade, of course. Also, we need that commute pier back to working again to stabilize this. Hermes has already arrived in Enbesa. That's a nice surprise.
Your island is under attack.
Alright, we got an attack somewhere. It's over here. New World. She is attacking, taking over this island again. That's okay. It's a buffer island. Even though my ships are right around the corner, I might actually send them in just to destroy her ships there. I don't care about the island per se. Other than that, it's looking rather stable here for now. There's also now a bunch of resources that we're going to need for these 10 oil fields here in Tomasi, right? Let's also get this ship down.
Your people can't hold out much longer.
And oh, there's a battle cruiser for sale. How much does it cost? 800,000. We could afford this, but I'd rather build it myself. Alright, Ashley was actually able to get out of here again this quickly. What? Where's her ships? Where the hell are her ships that she attacked with? I'm super confused. Is it those? I think it's those. That was fast, right? I mean, that was really fast. She took over and immediately left again. Strong to the opposite direction where I was coming from. Very fast reaction there. Can't change that. Heading back. We still want to choose out some more population here. Let's upgrade these guys. 4,000 artisans. I would actually be happy with those guys. But here we have the problem that it's not a very high density zone, right? This one here is going to be high density for sure. Come on, she's annoying me again. Yeah, she's taking this one, that's fine. Is it though? Or should we take it over? Yeah, I'm going to wait on that. Let's focus on Enbesa, really. It's important that we focus on what's important for us. Here we have now some timber coming in, so I'm going to replenish my workforce. And here that problem is solved. The commute pier is working again. Let's rebuild those houses. Right, and with that we can upgrade a few more farmers once more to workers. And that's about it. I think for now we're fine. We still have lots of engineers over here, but for that I would need additional oil supply. So I think I'm happy with the amount of influence we have right now. Let's head back to Enbesa. Right, and here, first of all, my second ship arrived with the material, so we can send this over here to Tabm then. And my other ship up here, we're going to take and send down to Kitima to start the quest line. To get us the Tabm area in, right? That's the important thing here. Yeah. We need to start a mud bricks production ASAP then. So we're totally focusing on this before she can start that attack. Those islands are cheap. Especially for money, right? It's influence that it costs me a lot. 60 influence for one island. But yeah, she rather uses her ships, by the way, as a shield. So there's no defenses here. It's just a lot of ships.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Oh, Artemis also arrived in the New World. That's important. We're going to send this one here to Tomasi then as well, where I plan to build up that production. And those 6 clay deposits are also really nice. Yeah. So many things. Click on Tabm to take ownership. Let's get rid of the... Oh, Fabes. That is over here. He's so fast, it's incredible. We didn't do anything with Fabes yet, so that's okay. But still, we will have to retaliate, of course.
You want to dance the... Are you finally voicing a just cause?
Volatile vein. Because everyone knows.
Oh, wait a second. Non-aggression pact? Is possible now? 1.3 million. You can go ahead with this.
My people deserve better.
Yeah, they're super quick. It's incredible. She's doing this very well, honestly. Her ships are just incredible, right? She's just moving in, quickly takes over, and immediately moves back again. Like a real player, almost. It's nice to see. Pity that we have to destroy her. Let's take the timber. And let's get down here to Tabm itself, where there's my 2 ships. They will be always safe and sound, even if she attacks. There's the ship. On this glorious day, we claim Tabm for ourselves. Let's unlock a bunch of things. And with that, Tabm is ours, and we immediately go in and start the construction of it. Yeah, once again, it's going to be a main city, of course, so we are going to go with some nice structure here for the roads. Right, and then here we have then this road continue all the way up, because that's going to be an industry zone. So I'm not going to divert too much from my last layout of this city, because I think it was pretty much fine as it was, right? So here we can have another road that leads then into this potential industry and farming area that we have just along the beaches. And it is also here that we probably start this time around though with some production. The ones a timber production especially, and we should really hurry up with that. It only needs the woodcutter, right? That's it. Let's have 4 in total, even though I think that might be just a tick too much. But that's okay. At the same time, let's start with a marketplace somewhere here. Probably just along the main, yeah, the main center here to the south looking. And here we have then our beach area. Let's have it like that. Right, and then our first construction. I think that's the end of it already. She's, I think, launching immediately the attack. It looks like it. Nothing lost so far. Let's just build all of this. Let's get more ones timber off board. Actually, you know what? Let's load the advanced weapons on board again, just in case I lose this island. Do not lose this precious cargo there. The same goes with the steel beams. I don't think we need to really have them here for now.
You come from a faraway land, do you not?
Alright.
You reach a A new milestone.
Yeah, we might lose this island again. Defense-wise, it's taking too much time, right? It needs the mud bricks as well. We cannot purchase them, I think. No, we cannot purchase them yet. We could, though, try to get as far as possible to unlock us the mud bricks. So next time we take this island, it doesn't take us that long anymore, right? That might be something. We need the goat milk. The goat farms it is. And let's just see. 4 of them actually only. We can still squeeze another one in here then as well, together with this road. Let's build 2 of them together with the warehouse. Nah, she's attacking. Oh, come on. That was way too fast. That's so many ships that I'm also not going to send in my main fleet here. That's too many ships. Yeah, she's bombing already. It's incredible. I mean, I was expecting her to attack at some point real soon, but not this fast. Okay, we have unlocked the mounted guns. Yeah, no. All right, let's take the necessary resources back home again that we have. There's also some steel beams still left, right? The weapons I have, the items I take. Let's get those ships a bit back here, but yeah, it really doesn't matter. Oh, come on, Miss Hunt. This is just incredible. Goodbye, Tabm. At least for now. What could we do? What else could we do? We could settle on this, but she will also claim it immediately. We could take this by force and then have at least 30 minutes to develop. I think what we do... There, it's gone. She even renamed it to Mealmouth. What the hell?
Seems you're stuck. Fear not. I shall come to your aid.
Alright, Mealmouth. What we can do is we could send over an attack force, take Tabm, get the 30 minutes flag, and then we have 30 minutes of our time to start this, right? I think this is the only way that we can actually settle over there. For this I need a couple more white flags though, and a couple of ships. So I'm going to build me 2 more Bismarcks now. Let's go ahead and do this. It's expensive. Right, we have 1 Bismarck down here. We're going to equip the Bismarcks with white flags, quickly take over Tabm while it does not have defense, and then work on the 30 minutes timer, right? It's the only way I can see how we can make this work. Let's build 3 Bismarcks. We have 4 in total that we sent them to Tabm. That means I need 4 white flags for these guys. And also, I need a bit more influence until then, right? So we want to expand. Alright, let's go back to the New World. Because over here, we do have the additional materials coming in. There you go. By the way, can we purchase an oil tanker here? Nah. Alright, I will also need to build an oil tanker in Crown Falls. We should have the influence for that. We don't. Even the small one? Even the small one is not affordable. Yeah, that's the huge one. That costs 10 influence even. Ah, there's the small one. Let's purchase that. But then we're completely out of influence, right? And then we can actually have a look at these guys here because we can now build them. Downside is we need a bit more workforce also. We got 9 oil fields in Manola. Let's use this first, honestly. Kareth is not looking so good. That's 9 fields here. That's massive. Let's take it. Let's also take this one. So with that we have all of them in. And then I just need to build me a rail network that goes now here. We already reserved the space for it. And it needs to be one layer only, right? So we can actually go all the way over there. Over there, and there's the oil harbor. Probably here somewhere. At the edge. So there's no reason why it should be central. And then we just take this rail. Make a turn here. And then go all the way to the other side here. We are going to need 2 bridges for this, but we can afford... What? 100 steel beams? That's expensive though. Okay. Into those. Right, and in that case, this one still needs to turn around, please. Let's make it balanced, because otherwise they're getting congested there quite a bit. Yeah, let's get the steel beams over. So we still have some time until we have that ship finished. And I will also need some windows and reinforced concrete. Starting up the next oil production to have more investors, which ultimately is something we need to have ready in about an hour game time from now, I think. Something like that. Meanwhile, my ships will retaliate on Miss Hunt, of course. So we are taking over Tytrol again, where she's got quite the economy running for her right now. Vermouth is actually what we start with, because this is where no defenses are set up right now. And then we take this one here, despite the smaller defenses. In the meantime, already the first Bismarck is coming out. Actually, it's the second one. Just glad that we made acquaintance with Katima, and he's already disappointed at my working hours. Then we took over that first island, and by the way, we probably also will need a new pier in Crown Falls. Starting to ramp up here a bit.
The epidemic spreads across your city.
And where should we use it? Yeah, beside the other one for now. The harbor area is going to see a massive overhaul at some point right now. It doesn't have to focus really on beauty building when we have so many pressing issues. Alright, let's continue also with upgrading this whole district there. For this, we will need to, increase the range of my schools. Where's my school? There it is. So this should be mostly it now, except for these last ones there. That's a pity. So we need to build a new school just for these guys. Just for now. There you go. Full coverage fulfilled. So this will be one huge upgrade here. I still would need to upgrade a few more people to workers though. So for that, let's also have a few more farmers up here that we can upgrade. And behind the big monument here then, we could actually also go ahead with some additional people. Since, you know, we have the space. And here, let's rebuild a bit more. I think it's also safe to just add more blocks now to asterisks, right? We were working on this.
Ship under attack.
When are my ships not under attack? Okay, so this one needs to grow a bit further. The next Bismarck is out. This is going to be glorious. Let's just see. Yeah, let's take this block here. Get it over. Okay, that's a few more farmers coming in here now. So so we can upgrade the remaining ones in Crown Falls and then start on upgrading the work population. Something like that. Let's go back to the New World. Because here, I would like to move now down on this island. I mean, it's going to be a bit nasty, right? There is a couple of heavy defenses here. But it's going to hurt her, no doubt about that. She's actually sending some ships over there, but that was a mistake. Okay, 2 ships we might lose from this, but that's okay. There was a lot of defenses here. Very good. And we might as well also take this one here, as she has not that many defenses here. I think 1 more ship loss is fine. And yeah, he usually really only has the crappiest of items. I was looking the meanwhile here because we do need to get the materials off board, and with that we can now finally ramp it up, right? So let's build both of these refineries. The oil production in Manola has officially started. Let's boost it by another 50% as well right away, and just to make sure that we are safe and sound here, let's build me a fire station and also of course a police station with an access. That's that. And the oil harbor we still need to build. And we're going to upgrade this one again right away. Perfect. In the meantime, my ships have arrived up here. Let's take over this small island. It's really just to annoy her, to set her back, right? So that she also is not able to build up a massive economy in the New World. This one here I still would like to take back. Oh, the cooldown is out.
Ship was destroyed.
I wonder why we're not shooting. There you go.
Ship under attack.
I wonder why they're not shooting, honestly. Do we have passive something? No, we don't. Only now do we shoot. Fantastic. That's something we can use, and let's go also over here to Fabes. Immediately take this one. Ah, look at that. But there's a cooldown here. It's that attack force that worries me the most, right? Because they're able to quickly take islands like this.
As long as you preserve what's already there.
Next up, let's build my next oil trade. This is from Manola now to Crown Falls. And this of course takes the oil in Manola, gets it down to Crown Falls, and Curse 3 is ready for the task. Since it's quite a distance, yep, let's build me a second oil tanker for this.
The fire left ruins behind.
There it is. We have the influence, so this is fine. There's my 3 Bismarcks. Are we building another one? Not anymore. So with that we have 4 Bismarcks, right? Very good. And I might as well also sail down here now and probably move on her last 2. This one we definitely will not take. I don't want to lose that many more ships.
I suppose expansion is always good.
But we could block her. We could actually send the whole fleet there and block her harbor area. Alright. That's fine. Now, my Bismarcks would be potentially also ready. The only thing I now need is a couple more white flags. So I'm going to try and re-roll here again. A few too many times, most likely, to get me some more white flags. It's going to take a while. Very good. After dozens of re-rolls, we have 3 more white flags. Equip the Bismarcks with that. We get the Bismarcks also with some building materials, most likely, so we can have it all in one. And we're also getting some nice items now, as my first tourism ship is coming in. Of course, how could it be any different with this beauty? This is also one of the mods that we have installed, because the basic version is just too boring. This looks fun. And with that we have, yeah, 4,300 tourists in Crown Falls now, paying me 15,000 credits in addition. Of course, this is a very low number, right? We want to get 100,000 tourists in. These are the first tourists now that move into my hotels. Let's build the second hotel, by the way.
The pier is such a long way away.
Make sure that both of them have their access points, right? And then have those tourists move in, and with that they can now finally explore this beautiful city. There's a few more engineer upgrades. Let's go ahead and do this right away. That's bumping my influence again a bit.
Ship constructed.
That's pretty much the end of it. The next oil tanker comes out. We're going to get it in there. Pontus. Oh, Bente offers an alliance. We're going in with that, of course.
No need to be so formal. Of course.
Very good.
There are not many
I can definitely use an alliance right now. It's my first one, and it's with Bente. Is she in an alliance with Hunt? Oh, she is. She's actually in an alliance with everybody. So she's not going to help at all. She's not going to join the war here. For a moment I had a glimmer of hope. Alright. Let's get the Bismarcks filled with... If only I had mud bricks. Really. So there they are equipped, right? They have the white flag. And that means they have a safe journey now to Enbesa. And once they're over there, we can unequip the white flag, attack Tabm, and at the same second, equip it again after the white flag is ours, right? She doesn't build any defenses here for now. She didn't really take it to settle on it, right? Just to annoy us. And in that case, my ships are waiting then. And then we somehow need to get mud bricks in. Let's hope that we can do this. And until then, I need to have also some influence ready so that we can build up some defenses here. That's the goal right now. It's a beautiful fleet. And we're also going to finally see the Bismarcks in action. Alright, back in the New World. Let's also take Arundel. And do we have oil in? There's still no oil in, really. I wonder why. Where's the oil? You don't have a connection, you say. To me it looks like a connection. Is there any breaking point? What is going on? Missing railway track to oil harbor. Build this again. Make the connection once more. This was not it. In the middle of the night, let's take over this island here quickly. And then we're going to use the combined forces that we still have here in the New World. And we're going to isolate her by parking them right here in front of our main island. Not that close to the harbor defenses, but close enough that we can intercept any kind of ships. We're going to put them on passive defense so they don't run after those ships. And we're going to have them patrol then somewhere here in this corridor, right? And that's going to hurt her quite a bit. I think I also found the missing link. There it is. You gotta see this though. No time to relax though, as there might be a clash. It would be amazing if we could take down those ships, but they're just super fast. So I have no hope here. They're just there by accident. Oh yeah, this one goes down at least. That's nice. With that new oil supply coming in, I would also like to work on my next power plant. And that is probably somewhere over here. And yeah, it's stretched, right? So there is a power plant. So we're going to have one more here at some point. And then I will have one more here for these people here. So Takes in the monument, the World Fair, that also needs electricity. So, and, oh, it might be wonderful. Perfect. If we could also take in these guys here so we can upgrade them as well. Tricky though. Nope, it will not be as easy. The range is just not there. Especially for these guys there. Yeah, somewhere here. I think we're going to make it work here in this district. Right, so I can just move those buildings back a bit. And then we can actually have my power plant somewhere here. And the only thing we really need to do then is here, that connection. And there we have it. Easy. And with that, we have this area here electrified now too. Yeah, the whole avenue here is also electrified. That's amazing. We're going to have another power plant here. The central park will not need electricity, so that should be fine. The only thing that now needs to come in, of course, is the oil then. 50% improvement did not do so much. Let's also get the 50% going here in Asterix. Yeah, it makes him a bit unhappy. But since we don't have any workers here, it should be fine. And that's looking fine. Might actually get those bricks in again, sorry. And build me another police station just in case we do have some riots coming in. Actually, I don't have a police station here right now. That's something we should really provide as centrally as possible to all of these people. Right, and since we have some bricks left over, I might also work on a couple more silos for my grain farms here. There you go. So all of them have now silos working for them, leading to a total production output for grain of 44 tons. Having boosted this again quite a bit.
The epidemic left buildings abandoned.
Very good. This is over, so we probably will need to repair something here. There you go. And we still could also, while we're at it, upgrade a few more people here at the hacienda. So we boost our obrero workforce. Meanwhile, in Enbesa, my Bismarcks have arrived, so it's ready for action for the retaliation of Tabm, and then the quick expansion, hopefully. And finally, we do see them in action in the next episode. Stay tuned.